Hey everybody, it's Ashley J. Sorry for the delay in videos. I still haven't gotten a capture card or anything so I can start my gaming because I don't have money. I've been working. I have like a bunch of some money in my account right now, but I can't spend it so I can get a car soon. My hair on my face. So what I'm going to do today, and I'm sorry my voice, I'm probably going to cough and clear my throat a lot. I am getting over a viral infection of pneumonia. Fun. But anyways, so what I'm going to do today, and sorry that the camera's kind of, I'm still using my laptop, because again, I'm poor. I still live with my parents, so yeah, I'm poor. I'm almost 22 years old. I need a drink. Anyways, so today I was looking through Markiplier videos. What is that noise? Are they shooting off fireworks again? It's too cold for this stuff. Why? Yeah, people across the street were letting off fireworks almost every time of the year now, even though he now has a freaking baby. Because that's what it sounds like. He never stops. He even does an air horn after Nebraska games for like the longest time. And it's like, can you not? A lot of people, probably some in his neighborhood, work overnights. Don't do that. Anyways, off the topic of my annoying neighbors across the street. So, I watched Markiplier and Jacksepticeye play a game, and I played it. It is available on computers, and it is also available on Android phones. And I played it on my Galaxy S5, and yes, I know my phone and my cover looks like crap. Don't care. Anyways, it's called Sarah is Missing. I would show clips on my phone, but it, won't come out that well. Plus, I deleted it because it was taking up too much room and it was really creepy. Anyways, and I'm getting better with horror, with like the jump scares and stuff. It's just, when it plays with your paranoia. That's kind of what this game did. It's called Sarah is Missing, or SIM. If you look it up on your phones, it'll be SIM, Sarah is Missing. It's a very fun game. I really liked it. Just going to critique it a bit. I really liked it. I thought it was pretty fun. Apparently there's multiple endings. I only got the same one twice. I played it twice. It was starting to, unnerve me with my light being all the way off. It's starting to get dark outside. My closet door open. Anyways. Apparently there's multiple endings for, I think it's... Okay, this is going to contain spoilers. So if you want to play the game before I talk about it, don't watch. Anyway, so basically you have the phone, you find someone's phone, you unlock it, it's acting all freaky. And then you get this little thing called Iris. It's the phone's artificial intelligence, basically. And it's like, oh, hey, Sarah, welcome back. Or the phone is damaged. Like, you're not Sarah. Who the heck is you? And you're like, who the fuck is Sarah? And she's like, Sarah Young's, or you can choose something else. It's a multiple choice a lot. Like, you can choose what to say. You can't type your own things, even though I wish I could. There'd be a lot of freaking F-bombs in there, though. And, so basically you're like, well, I choose all the times, who is Sarah? And she's like, oh, Sarah Young's the owner of this phone. Can you give it back to her? And you're like, I don't know how. I don't know who she is. Because first I was thinking, because he's like, I don't know who she is, and I was like, oh, I thought she was, no. You say, how? And I was like, I assume she's not with you, and you're like, I don't even know this bitch. There's no cussing in the game, by the way, I'm putting this in on my own. And she's like, well, you should help me find her. This last video she took makes it look like she's in trouble. You're like, okay. And she's like, hey, look at the video. So like, we can verify this from a human point of view type thing. And I'm like, sure, let's see what you got. Sarah's like freaking out. I hear footsteps. Fuck. And then, yeah. No, and again, there's no cussing in the game, so don't worry about it. I'm just special. And so the phone starts to, restore everything. Or Iris starts to restore a bunch of the phone because the phone is pretty damaged. You can only use 14.3%, I think. And so, you're like, okay, restore this shit. And you gotta tap and hold on there a lot, which gets confusing. And, you tap and hold, or click and hold if you're on a computer. And she starts to restore the shit. And, she's like, I can try and help you, but if I can't, you'll hear a beep. And you're like, okay. She restores the messages, emails, gallery, music, notes, and, phone call app. And so you're just like, what the fuck? And she's like, hey, look for clues in her whereabouts. So you go into, you can't go into gallery for some odd reason yet. So you go through email and phone, and or emails and messages, walking through her life like you're some creep. And to be able to progress to the pictures, you have to be on Aya's phone, or no, to be on Sarah's phone, you gotta click and hold through Aya's text and on Faith's texts. And then she's like, hey, there might be more clues in these pictures. You wanna check this out? And I'm like, sure, but I can't access it. She's like, don't worry about that, bitch, I got it. So you tap and hold on gallery, and she restores it. Or no, she says, hey, it's password protected. I'm not gonna get with the password in here. Kind of doing like a walkthrough explanation thing, because I'm weird. But, so, well, also, if you go through her text, you find out she had a boyfriend that I'm kind of like sidetracking, I know. Boyfriend that she dumped because he left for some naked girl photo shoot thing for his job. But, he did that, last minute on Valentine's Day, so she's like, fuck you, bitch. And getting in a fight with her mom and all this fucking bullshit. Anyways, so, you go to gallery, you can look through the videos. You can also look through her other messages, too, if you want. And her emails. The emails aren't that important unless you're finding the password for the gallery. Clue! And, you go through them, and there's a pic, there's a pic on the last row, and it's a really freaky looking pic, and you're like, the fuck? So you click and hold, and she's like, this is taken, and at the same time, blah, 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 blah. I restored some shit for you, blah, blah, blah. You freaking read the rest of it. It's really story-filled, basically, this game is. And, sorry, got distracted. People are blowing up my Facebook. What is... Anyways. So, oh, excuse me, I'm sorry, that's really gross. I'm sick, so. Sorry. Anyways. If I do that, I'm going to apologize now, because I do it when I'm sick, because I have a hard time getting all the snot out of my nose when I blow it. I know, TMI, gross, but I don't care. So yeah, there's going to be a deal with me doing that, and I'm sorry if it annoys any of you. But I'd rather the snot, not drip down my nose, and I'd also rather be able to breathe through my nostrils. Oh, freaking Christ. Anyways, You read through the text and you learn that her friend Faith was like, hey, we're gonna go to this fucking party. And it's a pagan thing. And yeah, we're gonna go. And she goes there. And, she's trying to meet Faith there after dinner. And she's like, texting and calling Faith, like, where the are you? And shit. And then she gets a text from some Izuru or whatever. Like, hi, Faith gave me your contact information. And she I'm gonna come look for you. She can't at the moment. She's kind of drunk. And she's like, and Sarah's like, Faith doesn't get drunk. And so right now it's basically a lot of reading. But you're just like, you read this and you're figuring out stuff. And also, the most important one, James, the person I ship her with because Derek was a dicko. James, he he's like your partner, I guess, in classes with this paranormal, because what Faith wants to do, she wants to be a paranormal. Sorry, paranormal. I have to use this speaker, and I just play with it sometimes. I'm sorry, hands get fidgety. So, Faith. So, like, James is like, oh, hey, I found this shit for our blog. And you're like, cool. And it involves a thing called the Red Room, which I heard is real and exists, is in the deep net. I'm not going to look for it because apparently you die after watching that video. And I know they took the videos in the game, so I'm probably not going to die because I watched the game, or watched the video in the game, but it's probably not exactly the same, so I won't actually die. So, yeah. But I do know, I have heard, Red Room is real, and it's in the deep net, whatever the fuck that is. I've only heard of the dark net because of Criminal Minds. Oh, and if any of you like Criminal Minds, in the states in Nebraska we have a convention in every November called NebraskaCon. I'm going to try and lose a lot of my icky stomach, and I'm going to cosplay as a sexy female Dr. Reed for NebCon. I'm going to try to have a crop top, my belly button pierced, all that fun stuff. And I'm also going to MarCon in May with my boyfriend and my best friend in Ohio. And I will be cosplaying as a female Spock. Sexy female Spock. So, if I have any fans in Ohio, which I probably won't because I don't think I'm going to go viral at all. If any friends in Ohio and you're going to MarCon in May, come up to me, say something, be like, hey, I watched your channel last year, and I'll be like, I'll probably take a picture of you or something and thank you. But if I don't lose that weight by then, I'm gonna have a skirt with a crop top for Spock as well. But if not, then I'm gonna have just a light blue dress and like iron on or something, the Enterprise thingy. I think that's what that is on their shirts, the Enterprise thingy. Anyways. Yeah. So, okay, we're gonna go back to the game now. Sorry about that. What was I saying? Oh! Okay, so yeah, he sends you this, and he's like, people die after watching this video, blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden, you're getting texts from James. Oh no, you get a call actually from him, and you try to say something and you can't because it won't pick up, I guess. And he's like, Sarah, are you there? Where are you? Are you at that cool thing? Blah 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 blah. Hangs up, and he texts you, bitch, I'm trying to talk to you. Say something. And he calls again. Spooky, scary, creepy noises. Him talking and getting freaked out, and he's texting you. You can tell him either I'm not Sarah after he texts you a little bit. Like you could say I'm not Sarah, which I recommend that is the best choice, where you can say how bad is bad or something else, like I think I'm fine or what's going on or I'm fine what's going on or something like that. But so yeah, they start talking through this, and James gets taken by someone. Someone takes his phone, and they're like, "Hey, hello, hello." But he's like, "Hello, hello," and it's like, "Welcome." He's like, "Oh, welcome, our uninvited friend." And I'm like, I'm playing this. I'm like, "The fuck are you?" And you could just say, "Who are you?" You know what I wanted to say? The fuck are you? Because you have this option to type things, but it won't let you put in your actual words. So that part sucks. The hell? Was someone just driving by and it just made a sound like that? Or is it wind? It's probably wind. It snowed here and it's freezing. Today on December 3rd of 2016. If you're watching this in the future, feel old. I don't know. Anyways, so the dude's like, "Hey, say hello to James," and it's like hello, like HULLO, which I really like. Fun way to say it. He's like, "Say hello to James," and he shows you a picture of James with a bag on his head and him like scratching him and blood and shit, and you're like, ew. And the dude's like, "If you want your new acquaintance to survive this," he sends you a link, "share this with everybody, everyone, anyone, everybody." And actually, it says, "Share this with another, anyone, everybody." And you're like, "Why the fuck do I gotta do this?" He's like, "You have 2 minutes." Any of you can choose to just sit there for 2 minutes and talk with Iris and shit, because she could just come up saying, "Don't share it!" And you're like, "Fuck, okay, shit." And then, or you can send it to people. Either way, James still dies. And you're just like, "The fuck are you doing? Why do you do this, sir?" And he's like, "Because I can." Basically because I can, but he says he's not a murderer. And you're like, "What the fuck?" And so he starts texting. The guy is Izuru or whatever the fucking name is. And he starts texting you on that thing. And he's like, "Hello again, it is me." He's like, "I'm sorry, I've improperly introduced myself." And I'm like, "But you just killed somebody. I don't want to be properly introduced to your ass." And he's like, "Well, I didn't do that, but you can just say, like, who are you?" or whatever other choices. And he's like, "I am this blah, 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 blah. You call him murderer." He's like, "I do not kill. Sacrifice is not a kill. Is not killing. Deemed by God, blah, 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 blah." And you're like, shut the fuck. Like, I'm just sitting here, I'm just like, shut the fuck up. No. Do not justify sacrificing someone as murder. I just realized I skipped a part. You know, I mean, you don't have to do this, but if you look in an email James sent you, no, it's like, it has a satanic calendar. And it's the shit. Okay, so in the game, it's May 1st. But on April 30th is, on the satanic calendar, it says, "Oh, hey, this is the day we sacrifice anyone, everything." And then May 1st is when you do initiation rites and shit. So, I mean, the satanic calendar is weird. You read that entire thing. Fucking orgies and shit on there. I kid you not. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, sounds like my kind of thing. And then I see anal and I'm like, never mind. I'm kidding, by the way. I'm not a sex addict, but it's fun to do, boo. And yes, I'm laying down. I'm in my room. My back hurts. I have back problems unless I'm sitting in a chair, which right now I can't because I don't have a desk. Or a chair in my room, for that fact. Yes, I have a tongue piercing and I have a nose piercing. Different from when I first made my first video. But But oh well. Pretty soon, hopefully, his hair will be aqua colored. I'm hoping to do that. As long as I can get a job in back office or something, which I need because people suck. Anyways, not you people, of course. You people are great. It's just people in general. I just don't like interacting, basically. If you work in retail or customer service, call center or anything, people are rude. And, I mean, I'm going to advise all you people who don't have a job, please don't ever work in Walmart. At least for the people in Omaha, and here in Omaha, Nebraska. I worked up there, and I know someone who's worked up there. We've tried requesting days off. It doesn't work. I'm getting sidetracked again. Yeah, you request days off, and they don't give it to you. You're like, what the fuck? I need these days off. I'll be out of town. Oh, well, you're going to have to work anyways. And that's when you tell them, screw you. Anyways, sorry, phone was blowing up. Sorry. So, why is there glitter on my ceiling? Anyways, I need to stop because I don't have any video editing software. So stop sidetracking, get to the critique. Anyways, or walk through, talk about game thing, whatever. It's more like a walkthrough, I guess. Something about the game before I critique it because, you know. Anyways, so the dude's like, oh, I'm not killing, I'm sacrificing, there's a difference. He doesn't say that exactly, but that's basically it. A lot of these things I'm not quoting exactly. A lot of them. Some of them I am. Some of them I kind of am. But most of them I'm adding my own shit in there and briefing, summarizing, whatever. This light in my room is bright. Got a new ceiling fan put in here. Brighter than the last one. And I think I realized why now. My other one was like a circle thing over the lights. And this one, they're just, you know... You probably can't see that. It has it was just a big circle over this like an enclosed circle thing over the light was the old fan, and that's when they're out, but they're not in enclosed. They're like not something enclosed, so that's probably why it's like really fucking bright and killing my eyes. This works. Let's take these off. It helps a bit. And so basically the guy makes you like, oh hey, you want to join us? And you're like, what the fuck would I be joining? And he's like, oh, that's not important. You'll figure it out. You have your wits among you. And I'm sitting here, I don't have any, just tell me what's going on here. And he's like you can choose yes, no, or I don't remember what the middle option was. Like you can say, so I just say yes, it's that simple, or somebody, no, I'd never join you, or something like that. And, then a little more dialogue about that shit, and then he's like, well, you gotta choose this. And then he sends you a picture, he has Sarah and Faith, and you choose who dies. So if you say, he'll say, you're going to choose whoever takes their last breath or whatever. So when you get down to it, it says Sarah or Faith. If you want to save Sarah, you do have a choice. You click Faith. If you want to save Faith, click Sarah. I've only saved Sarah so far. Probably should reinstall it on my phone, but it was creeping me out. Anyways, I'm going to reinstall it though, and then I'll turn the lock thing off my phone. And I'll leave that up on my phone, like the password thing. And people will, I'll have a new game already set up, and people will do that, and they'll be like they try to get into my phone. But it's just, and then they'll probably go into my phone and hack my shit. Anyways, so with Sarah, ending with Sarah, basically, if you save her. Iris is talking a bunch of shit. And basically, you can go your own path either way. You can either end up loving murdering people in this, like, you can, like, from what you say, or you can just, be fucking terrified. Yeah, it's really weird. Anyways, so, basically, Iris kills you, and basically, I don't think Iris is an AI anyways, because Iris was acting like she had feelings, like she was a human. And you can say that. I don't know if I already mentioned that. But you can say that. And because she's like, I want to find Sarah. I want to know she's okay. At the beginning. And you're like, you can either say you want or you sound human. Because here's a critique right here for what's going on. She said, but whether you say, hold up, you want or you sound human, she says, yes, I want. No, they need to have slightly different things for whatever the hell you choose. I know they do for a lot of things, but some things they don't. Like, just like, you sound human and you say, yes, and she says, yes, I want. It doesn't really make sense. Because you don't understand what's going on. But if you click, hold up, you want, then it does make sense. But if you click, you sound human, you don't really get it. I mean, this game is overall really good. It's a really good story. You can have an alternative ending if you say Faith instead of Sarah. And, you can go through, like, the pictures that they have on the phone are real. I'm hoping, like, the real people, I'm hoping that the sacrifice pictures were staged, so they're not really dead. Because that would be fucking creepy. But, I mean, it's a really good game. I gotta get some editing stuff first. It's gonna be really long. But, I mean, the game's really good. I give it a 5. I give it a 4.5 out of 5 because, they still have a little glitch with the, say the same thing and it doesn't make sense sometimes. There's a few more options of that in there. I just can't think of them all off the top of my head. But, it's a pretty good game. I recommend it. You can get it on your... Where'd it go? Well, I don't know where my phone went, but you can get it on your phone. Here it is. You can get it on your phone if you have an Android or a Google Play Store. If you have a Google Play Store on your phone, that's how you can get it because it's available in Google Play Store. I do not know about iPhones because I don't have an iPhone. I had an iPod Touch and then it broke. Yeah, I'm going to get myself a new one. Anyways, thank you for watching and sitting through this astronomically long critique with random shit going through it. Again, if any of you are going to be at MerCon in May in Ohio, Columbus, Ohio, feel free to come up to me and talk to me. Tell me you know me from my YouTube channel, or else I'm going to be really confused because, again, I'm new with this. Well, this is Ashley J, and I hope you guys enjoy this astronomically long critique. I might be making more critiques or more funny videos. Subscribe for more, please. That'd be appreciative. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.